South Africa just discovered rich oil deposits, which is said to transform the country. But there's something shocking about France being connected to it. It will blow your mind, so keep watching. South Africa, known for its vibrant culture, stunning landscapes, and rich history, is a land of hidden treasures. Just recently, a groundbreaking discovery has sent shockwaves through the nation and the global energy sector. Significant deposits of oil and gas have been found off the country's southern coast. This discovery has the potential to further grow South Africa's economy, reshape its energy landscape, and alter its geopolitical standing with France, Russia, and United States. This is important because South Africa hasn't been among the top oil-rich countries in Africa. Back in 2016, South Africa produced 136,000 barrels of oil per day compared to Nigeria's 1.9 billion barrels per day and Libya's 500,000 daily production. So this new oil discovery is a game changer, and I'm excited for South Africa. The story of South African oil and gas exploration is one of perseverance and technological innovation. For decades, geologists suspected the presence of hydrocarbon resources beneath the waves of the Outeniqua Basin, which is 175 kilometers off the southern coast of South Africa. The breakthrough came in 2019 when an international consortium led by French energy giant TotalEnergies made a significant gas condensate discovery at the Brooklyn field. The discovery opened a new petroleum province and sparked a wave of exploration activity. The geological formation in the Outeniqua Basin are similar to other hydrocarbon-rich areas around the world. The Brooklyn discovery confirmed what many of us had believed was possible, that South Africa is sitting on potentially vast oil and gas reserves. The block covers an area of 19,000 square kilometers with water depths ranging from 200 to 1,800 meters. The initial estimates suggested billions of barrels of oil equivalent waiting to be unlocked, but potential reserves and a commercially viable industry are two different things. Let's explore the potential impacts on South Africa. South Africa has long grappled with challenges including high unemployment rates, about 32.10% in the fourth quarter of 2023, poverty rate at 62.6% in 2022, and energy insecurity. The discovery of oil and gas raises hopes of a brighter economic future. The development of an offshore oil and gas industry could generate thousands of direct and indirect jobs in sectors ranging from drilling and engineering to transportation and logistics. Oil and gas production could bring billions of dollars in government revenue, potentially boosting investment in infrastructure, energy, and social programs. Reducing reliance on imported oil could improve South Africa's energy security and provide a more reliable source of power for businesses and households. We can foresee increased investment, enhanced trade balances, and a more diversified economy, less reliant on traditional sectors like mining. While the recent discoveries have captured headlines, the search for oil and gas in South Africa has a surprisingly long history. The first onshore oil exploration attempts date back to the early 20th century with limited success. Interest in offshore potential grew in the 1960s with government-owned company Suka leading exploration efforts. Despite some promising finds, a combination of geological complexity, political factors, and high costs of deep-water drilling hindered commercial development for decades. The good news is that advances in drilling technology, favorable oil prices in the early 2000s, and government policies aimed at attracting foreign investment led to a resurgence in exploration, culminating in the recent discoveries. So what's the state of oil production in South Africa today with respect to this new discovery of oil deposits? Since the Brooklyn discovery, interest in South Africa's offshore oil and gas potential has soared. There are further discoveries in the region, and several exploration projects are currently underway. The South African government is working to develop a regulatory framework to manage this nascent industry. However, development has not been without its challenges. Concerns about potential oil spills, impacts on marine life, and carbon emissions are prompting calls for stricter regulations and greater transparency. So while TotalEnergies, French multinational company TotalEnergies, has emerged as a key player in South Africa's burgeoning oil and gas sector, why is this company taking the lead? Well, TotalEnergies is one of the world's leading and largest energy companies with extensive experience in complex deepwater projects in places like the Gulf of Mexico and West Africa. The company has built strategic partnerships with other players in the region, including Qatar Energy, Canadian Natural Resources, and Africa Energy Corp. It's deploying cutting-edge drilling and seismic imaging technology to unlock South Africa's offshore potential. The journey from oil discovery to a thriving oil and gas industry is a long and complex one. South Africa faces choices that will shape its energy future. While the potential benefits are significant, it will likely take years for large-scale production to commence. Realistic expectations are crucial to avoid a boom and bust cycle. South Africa has also committed to a transition toward renewable energy. How can the development of oil and gas coexist with these goals? Investment in renewable technologies and carbon mitigation strategies must be a priority. Establishing a robust regulatory environment and ensuring that oil revenues benefit all South Africans is vital to avoid the resource costs that has plagued some resource-rich nations such as Nigeria, Angola, and even Libya. The discovery of oil and gas off South Africa's coast is a story still being written. It's a tale of economic potential, environmental concerns, and the delicate balance between energy development and a sustainable future. While the challenges are significant, the potential rewards are equally great. How South Africa navigates this path will be watched closely by the international community, with implications not just for the nation itself, but for the wider Africa continent and the global energy landscape.